Giants from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. On the visitors' sideline there you see the head coach of the Cardinals. His guys struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. Across from him, the head coach of the Giants. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
Mike, this is a big boy game. And sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss. And I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good enough. I have to make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. From the gun, it's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's in! Ray Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a... So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Giants, nothing.
Seven-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You go in on a win, everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cardinals' 38-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart, and he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Play action. It's Murray. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They go play action for Murray. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Headed left, buying time. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Giants offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pierce. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will have a Giants 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
third and long, and Dart is going to throw. Pass into the hands of the rookie from Florida State. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Kayvon Thibodeau getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on to punch for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. On the return, it's Tracy. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. And nothing has come from these first 2 drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
They'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
A play fake. Now Dart. Going right. It's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 bucks.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Pierce, the ball carrier. Taken down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Dart. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
They'll run with Tracy. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense, and they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Good blocking, and he's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll work a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Forced to his right, and he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. They'll go play action here with Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Caught downfield by Robinson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
On the play.
25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
At the 50-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, here's Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Giants.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19-18.
To throw is Dart. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were, able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dart. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Out of the gun. Third down. Oh, they got him in a flash, and he lost the football. Cardinals say they have it, and they do. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Cards offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
That's good.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Giants.
From the gun, it's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Paulson Adebo, the former Stanford man. They're on the corner blitz to make the play.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
21 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will score! Michael Wilson, touchdown, Arizona. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Cardinals 14, Giants 7.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to mark mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. Ooh. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's an Arizona 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go on, hurt. Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The safety, Javon Holland, coming on the rush that time. Picks up the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A quick throw right side. He's to the 15, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're searching here for the top. Score down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Dart trying to hurry his guys to the line.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That one on the former number 7 overall pick back in 2022, Evan Neal. On second down, Dart. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On third down, here is Dart. And that is incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on third down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a fourth down decision deep in your own territory.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's third down.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Ready up.
1st and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's gonna be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's the former Notre Dame pass catcher, Michael Mayer. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. The Raiders are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Troy Franklin. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Broncos get the victory here in a battle of 2 teams who could end up seeing each other again in February. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Chase Brown. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown, 33 yards to the house. The Bengals get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 33, here's second and 7. Operating from the gun, it's dark. And that's a first down. That will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go. Rock all week. Go.
Shotgun, and they will run with Pierce. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Here's the ball carrier.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Pierce.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
4 yards.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First and 10.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
A gain of a yard.
It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now the shotgun. It's Dart. And he'll take it on in. One down, Robinson. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. His target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
Cardinals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray.
Murray's pass complete to number 89.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Now a run with Charbonnet. And this will be a Cardinals first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
7-yard gain.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On play action, Murray will look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll run with Charbonnet. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Number 89. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. In trouble, and down he goes. Abdul Carter. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And he has been a nightmare scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's Dart. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Pierce will get it on the zone read. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Keem Davis Gaither there to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
7-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a give to Pierce. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. A run up the middle with Pierce. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now it's second and 1. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Big time stop there, Mike, on 3rd down. Now it sets up a 4th down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to here in the second half.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. He'll find his tight end, McBride. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace them. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big one here in the 4th quarter. A gain of 57 yards.
Arizona.
pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Murray.
On the play brings up 3rd down and goal.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Murray. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the block. No gain on that screen pass. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to take the lead here in the 4th.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Tracy now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. A play fake, now dart. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Dart. Open man is Robinson. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 20.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Dart. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. The Giants sending out their punches. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He'll step up and run this. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Charbonnet. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Wilson's going to get this one on the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
The Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Benson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard
Now
line.
Murray. Now he'll run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with first and 10. The throw is Dart. Get this into the hands of Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Giants
On first and 10, here is Dart. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Need to score, and they're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here.
brings up second and 17 at the 38-yard line.
Dart going to throw here on second down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Third and long.
Brings up third down and 17.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
Fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Giants first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long. There's a short one to Hooper. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's second down and 3.
At the Cardinals, 38-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On third down, here is Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
In a fourth down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have a Giants first down. as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. They'll come up now for second down. Now, Dart. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Thompson on the coverage.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
27.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3. All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Oh, what a throw, slinging it across his body and complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.